Today we will identify zero force member in the truss. So, let us observe two cases. Case number 1, when 3 members out of 2 are collinear, okay, this one and this one. If 2 members are collinear and next member is meeting at this joint at an angle of theta, then this force will have 0 value of force, means that member will not have any force. Why? Look here, suppose this one member has F1 force, okay, this is the joint, and say this is since this is at since both forces F1 and this one F, suppose this is F2, okay. Since these two forces are acting are collinear, okay. So, the value of F1 and F2 both will be same, okay, no problem. Let us take F3, okay, F3 and this theta. So, if we apply the equilibrium equation, sigma fx equal to 0, then what we will get? We will get vertical component, this is F3 cos theta, F3 sin theta, and this one side F3 cos theta, okay. So, let us apply first sigma Fy equals to 0, then value of this one F3 sin theta, is equal to 0, okay. Since theta is not 0, that's why sin theta value will not be 0, that's why F3 is 0. It means member in this force in this member will be 0, right. And what will be for F1 and F2? Apply sigma Fx equal to 0, then what you will have? F1 is equal to F2, because this is going to 0. So, equal and opposite forces will act for this collinear, whether it is compression or tension, okay, but the value will be exactly same, okay. And second one case which we have to remember in identifying the zero force member in a truss is that if two members are meeting at a joint, and they say inclination, they both members are inclined with each other by an angle of theta degree. So, and at this joint, if there is no any external load, then both member will not carry any force. How? See here, say F1 force is this, say F2 force is this, right. Resolve, say this angle is theta. So, resolve this force F2 sin theta, okay, and F1 F2 cos theta, okay. Apply equilibrium equation, sigma Fy equal to 0, then what will be this value? This value will be 0, since sin theta cannot be 0. So, F2 will be F2 will be 0. So, member in this force F2 means in this force we do not have any force, okay. And apply sigma Fy equal to 0, then when we will apply sigma Fy equal to 0, since this is 0, so F1 need to be 0, F1 will also be 0. So, that member will not have any force. So, both member are 0 member forces. So, these two conditions we will keep in our mind while identifying the 0 member force. Let us identify the 0 force member in this truss. Here we will identify total number of 0 force member. So, say let us count say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let us make the numbering of the members. Look here at this joint, member 2 and member 4, both members are collinear, right, and member number 3, it is perpendicular to this. Since 2 and 4 is collinear, that is why member 3 will not have any force. Okay. Whatsoever is the angle, 90 or theta, it does not matter, because we have seen here, okay, we angle theta. Okay. If it is 90 degree, then it is visually we can observe that the value will be 0, but if it is inclined at any other angle, then force will be 0, right. So, member 3 will not have any force. Similarly, look at this joint, member number 10, a similar condition is here, that member will also not have any force, because member number 12, member number 12 and 13, member number 12 and 13 are collinear. Okay. Okay. Then you see at this joint, see at this joint, member 6 and member 8, they are collinear. It means member 7 is not going to carry any force. Okay. So, these 3 members, okay, have are 0 force member. Okay. Let us check again at this joint. Okay, reaction will be there. So, no problem here. This condition is not possible here. Okay, we are already identified at this condition, at this joint, collinear, does not have any force. So, this one and this one, okay, P is acting. So, no issue at this joint. Okay. One more thing, since at this joint, support is inclined with angle of how much, 45 degree, with angle of 45 degree. Okay. And what is this angle? This angle is also 45. Why 45? Because this vertical member, length of this vertical member and horizontal member, it is 1. So, this angle theta will also be 45 degree, and if this is the case, then due to roller support, one reaction normal to this plane is acting in the same line of action of member 11, okay, of member 11. So, here member number 11, okay, member number 11 and this reaction, say reaction R, okay, R. So, member 11 will be considered as collinear member, and the value of force in the member number 11, it will same as the value of reaction. Okay. So, this is the that member 11 member along with support reaction R is going to consider collinear, and member 12. Now, member 12, okay, member 12 is not going to carry any load. Why? Because both 11 and R, okay, they are acting as a collinear member. Okay. If this member is not going to carry any load, okay, is not going to carry any load, okay, then what about for member 13? Okay. What about for member 13? That member, okay, that member will also not have any force. Okay. So, the number of members who has 0 force are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 only. Okay. One is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 members are there, 5 members are there which has 0 force. Okay. Okay. That reaction and this angle, okay, that turns this member as 0 member force. Okay. If it is not, if the angle, this angle and this angle, okay, if it is different, then then this one and this one will not be 0. Due to same angle, member number 13 and 12 has 0 force. Okay. Let us take another example. Okay. In this truss, we will identify 0 force member. So, consider this joint, okay, this joint, no issue, 2 members are meeting at a joint and reaction means external force is there. So, no issue. At this joint, okay, at this joint, 2 members, are 2 members are collinear, okay, and 2 members are collinear, and these 2 members are connecting here. Okay. First, look here. Okay. Look here. Okay. Look here. The 2 members are collinear, then that member will not have any force. Okay. If this member is not going to carry any load, then if you think of that joint, so these 2 members are collinear, okay, and that is why this member will also not have any force. Okay. Similarly, this member and this member, okay, they are collinear at this joint, okay, and they are collinear at this joint, and this one member, okay, this one member is connecting at this joint. Therefore, that member will also not have any force. Okay. Okay. Similarly, at this joint two members are connected at this joint and they are collinear, okay, and in this member force will be 0. Okay. So, come to this joint, these two members are collinear, okay. This member has no any force. So, in this remaining member, the remaining member will also not have any force, right. Look here at this joint, okay, at this, no problem. So, this is symmetrical, this is symmetrical. So, member this one, this one, this one, this one, okay. They are not going to carry any, they are not, and this one also, they are not going to carry any load. They are not going to carry any load, right. So, this is the procedure how to identify zero force member, okay, using two cases, What are those? If the if two members are collinear, then force in other member connecting at the same joint is 0, and second one case is that if at any joint two members are connecting without any external load, then both member will have 0 force, right. Consider this one case. Here force is acting, okay. Let us start from this joint, okay. At this joint, okay, no any external load, at this joint external load is missing, okay. So, what will be the force in this member, okay, in this member, no any force. Why? Because if you take the FBD, okay, this one part, okay, this one, okay, without any load, okay, if this is F1, this is F2, this is F3. So, all these three will be 0 without any external, then what will be the value of force? It will be 0, okay. If this is 0, okay, if this is 0, then that member will also not have any force, okay. Member will also not have any force, okay. Look here, if this member is not going to carry any force, okay, and this one member which is collinear at this joint, so this member will also not have any force, right. Okay. Look here, at this joint two members, okay, meeting at this joint are collinear, therefore, that member will not have any force, right. Look here, this one, look here, at this joint, this member and this one member, okay, collinear with each other, and member and force in this member, it is going to 0, okay. So, this one, okay, and this one is 0, this one is 0, this one is 0, okay. One more thing, at this joint, okay, these two members are collinear, okay. since this member is 0 force member, then that member will also be 0 force member, right. Now, look at this joint, look at this joint. Since there is horizontal force, okay, therefore, that load is going to share by this member, and this one member is 0 force member, therefore, that member will also have 0 value of force. So, if this is 0 force member, then this will also be 0 force member, right. It will also be 0 force member. So, in left hand part only remaining members are this one and this one. Only this member will carry the force. Okay. And what about in this side? In this side, okay. Let us make here if this is 0, okay, okay, here, okay. In this at the no force, so this member will also be 0 force member, okay. So, this is 0 force member, this is 0 force member. So, okay, this one is this one member collinear, okay, and that is why that member is also 0 force member. So, what is the remaining thing is this one only, this one, that member, okay, that member and that member, okay. Only this one member will have the force for this condition, for this given system of loading, okay. All member force will have 0 value, okay. So, in this case only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, out of total only 6 member will have forces, and rest of the members will have 0 value of. Let us identify the 0 force member in this stress. So, from where we should start? Okay, we should start at this joint. Okay, we should start identifying the 0 force member from this joint. Okay, collinear members are collinear, meeting at the same joint, and this member connecting to that joint will not have any force, right. Look here, this member and this member, okay. Both member are collinear, okay, collinear. Since this member is 0 force member, that is why this member will also have 0 force member, okay. Now, look here at this joint, this one and this one member collinear, that is why force in this member will be 0, okay. Now, see, look at this joint, this one member and this one member, okay. Both member are collinear, okay. This one member is connecting at this joint, so that is why that member will be 0 force member, right. Look here, this one member and this one member, okay, collinear at this joint. That's why force in this member will be 0. Okay. Now, look at this joint, members are collinear. Okay. Since this one member, this one member, this one member, they are not going to carry any force. Therefore, in this remaining member, that remaining member will also not going to carry any force. So, all the members connecting here are 0 force member. Okay. Look in this diagram, look in the, for this member. Okay. So, this is vertical component, okay, no problem, and here, okay, since this is a vertical. Okay. So, at this joint, okay, let us make the FBD, for this joint. Okay. Okay, this is roller support. Okay. So, force in this member, okay, since this is the condition. Okay. Say yes, this is say R. So, the force in member, okay, so sigma phi, it is going to cancel out, sigma phi is 0, okay, but presence of force in this member will try to translate this joint. Therefore, that member will also be 0 force member. Okay. If this is 0 force member, okay, if this is 0 force member, right, if this is 0 force member, then since this is collinear, okay, no problem. So, this is also 0 force member. So, remaining members which will carry forces are this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, that one, okay, that one, that one, okay, except this all member force will have 0 value. Okay. So, this is the technique for identifying 0 force member in the truss. Okay. Using FBD at the joint, we can also identify, but it is time taking. So, remember the process and find out the 0 force member. Okay. Thank you very much.